Grab your life jacket because this episode is all about paddle for kids. We're also going for a tour around Bundaberg with Grant. Jack makes some scaly and furry friends when Wild Call comes to visit. And Leigh gives us her very own guide to awesomeness.
This episode of Juice TV is proudly supported by founding partner, the Children's Hospital Foundation. Hi, I'm Harry, and today we're coming to you from the biggest event in the Juice TV calendar.
That's right, we got dragon boat racing.
We have lots of live performances.
And there's hundreds of guests.
And you're on the only
Paddle for Kids!
We're the Paddle for Kids 2019 ambassadors. There's Harry, Cooper, Noah, Xavier, Abby and Josephine. Here to bring you the action from today.
There's 18 teams battling it out on the water, all to support Juice TV. It's going to be a huge day. I can't wait to see who wins.
First up, we're crossing to Bundy where Grant's giving us a tour of his hometown.
Hi, I'm Grant and welcome to my hometown, Bundaberg. Bundaberg is about 385 kilometres north of Brisbane. It takes about 4.5 hours to drive here. It's a pretty sweet place, literally. We are one of the largest sugarcane growers in Australia. You'll also find beautiful tropical parks and gardens, the Big Burnett River, and lots of charming buildings in the town. I've lived here my whole life, so, well, I know all the cool places to hang out. And today, I'm going to take you there. This is one of our favourite places to hang out, Alexandra Park, or as we like to call it, the Animal Park. One of the coolest parts of this place is that there's a zoo here. Zane, what can you tell me about this dingo?
So this is Kapali, one of our 2 dingoes at Alexandra Park Zoo. So it's a free zoo and we walk with these dingoes every day and you get a chance to pat them and take photos and interact with them anytime you see us out walking.
Zane, what exactly does this dingo eat?
Well, these dingoes love lean fat, so they love their chicken and their kangaroo, baby quail, so they don't process a lot of fatty food, so they're lean fat.
Thanks, Zane. You like that, Clancy? Is it a tasty gum nut? How Clancy's holding it and being able to crack into it at the same time is just amazing. I know if I tried that, I'd totally fail. He's got beautiful black feathers, but then if you look at his tail feathers, then you'll see a majestic bright red. You'll mainly find these guys in the north of Australia. There's plenty of beaches around Bundy too. Starting from the north is Repos, where the loggerhead turtles come to lay their eggs. And further south is Bundaberg, which is where we are right now. It's nice to kick back with my mum and my little brother Adrian. 20 minutes behind us is Bundy, full of farms and sugarcane fields. And right next door we have the big, beautiful ocean. It's kind of the best of both worlds, really. And now we've come to the end of our tour at the Bundaberg Hospital. I've been coming to this hospital since I was 10 months old, so well, let's just say I've spent a lot of time here. I come here to get treatment for my asthma, but it's not all bad because the nurses and doctors are, well, what would you call it? Amazing. If you have to come to a hospital, don't be scared. You're in really good hands. And if you keep pestering the nurses, you might be lucky and get a chocolate milk. Or 3. Thanks for joining me in Bundaberg. I'm Grant. Peace out.
The races have been fierce. Let's go talk to some of the paddlers.
We're here with Q Super. Rachel, what are you guys doing here today?
We're paddling, Josie. We're here to win, actually.
So Amanda, who are you racing for and how is it going today?
We're actually racing for a team called Thunder Q, which is one of the Q Super teams, and we came second.
So close.
I know. Still not number 1 though. That's the second race.
Is this your first paddle for kids, and if so, how have you found it so far?
Yeah, it's our first one for the Elevate Oars, and we've made it into the first round of the finals, so we're quite excited.
It's a mono final. How do you reckon your chances are?
Listen, I think we're going to win. We haven't got the brawn, but we've got the brains.
Ooh.
Sounds very wise.
Can you give us the rundown on your pep talk?
Yeah, I do need to be honest and say I stole it from Susie O'Neill from Nova, but it goes something like this. It's not about next week. It's not about this week. It's not about tomorrow. It's about today. Right here, right now. Go Elevate Oars!
We're having fun at Paddle for Kids with the Children's Hospital Foundation team. Hey Nick, how are you finding the event?
Loving it, absolutely loving it. It's a beautiful sunny day. There's a whole bunch of people out here to support this amazing cause. So it's fantastic. Looking forward to the next race.
How'd you go on your first race?
We got second in the first heat, which is really exciting. A little bit wet, but that's okay. That's part of it. So we're really excited about the next one, and we're going to take it home.
I do like Paddle for Kids.
I like Paddle for Kids because it's a great cause trying to raise money for the Juice TV and Children's Hospital Foundation, and it helps kids like you when you're in hospital. But it's also a great way to get active and out there in the beautiful Brisbane sunshine and have a bit of fun and build a profile for dragon boating, which is really exciting.
Who's going to think you're going to win?
Who's going to win? The Children's Hospital Foundation Dragon On and On team, definitely going to win.
Well, we'll be cheering for you. And now we go back to the hospital where Jack is getting up close with some Aussie animals.
Hi, I am Jack and I have an animal quiz for you and I bet you won't guess the answer. This animal digs burrows 1 metre deep. The mum gives birth to live young and looks after them underground. The mum goes out at night time to get leaves for her babies. Any guesses? It's a burrowing animal, a rabbit or wombat? Nah, it's a giant burrowing cockroach.
This is the biggest cockroach species in the whole world, and it's been brought in by Lauren from Wildcore.
Wow, Lauren, these cockroaches are so big. Where do they live?
You're right, they are big. They're called giant Australian burrowing cockroaches, and they like the tropical kind of parts of Australia where it's nice and warm, nice and rainforesty. So they kind of like a bit of a moist soil.
Will I find these in my house?
No. So these cockroaches are really different to the ones we might have at home. Those aren't native, those are an introduced species of cockroach. These are the native ones, and they don't feed on food scraps. So they like to feed on what we've got down here, or the dead, dried up leaves that fall down onto the ground. So they eat those leaves up, and then the bits that they poo out, that's what becomes our soil and the base of our habitat. So they're really important animals.
Did you just bring the cockroaches or did you bring other animals?
I have. I've brought some other special animals. Shall we go and meet them?
Yeah.
All right, Max here, he's called a squirrel glider. So he is a type of possum, you're right.
It looks like a possum. Oh, it has worms.
He loves his worms. So he's a squirrel glider. So if you'll let me show you, Max has this stretchy bit of skin.
It's eating worms, Daddy.
See that skin there on the side of his body?
Yeah.
And that's on both sides of his little body. So when Max is at the top of a tree and he wants to get over to another one, he'll jump, stretch out his arms and legs to stretch out all that skin. Well done, and he glides. So that's where he gets the name squirrel glider. And the tail, this beautiful fluffy squirrel tail, is his steering wheel. So you are definitely going to have a little pat of him. His little fluffy tail, when he's gliding, he turns his tail like this, and that's how he guides his little body around. He is. He's the softest little thing in the world.
Can it talk?
Yummy! Well, he's a very noisy eater. You can probably hear him chomping away on those worms.
Yes, I can.
So his big, round, googly eyes, they help him to see in the dark. So during the day, it's a little bit hard for Max to see what's going on. It's all a bit blurry, kind of like us trying to see in the dark, but at night time he's got excellent vision. So that's when they like to come out and look for food, look for bugs and flowers and fill up.
Tasty.
Do you think you'd like to have a little cuddle with Max? If I get the worms out of the way?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, don't get your finger in the way. If he thinks that's a worm, he'll just grab onto you. There you go, you got him. Just keep him nice and tight there. Good boy, that's perfect.
Hey Max, do you have a favourite TV show?
Juice TV, of course.
Oh, and he's really fluffy.
He is. Max has got beautiful fluffy fur. But our next little guy, maybe not quite so fluffy.
Oh boy.
Okay, Jack, this is Tinkerbell, and she is called a rough-scaled python. So you'll feel when you touch her, she's got a really rough kind of a feel. She's got a little ridge along each of her scales that gives her kind of like a sandpaper kind of a feel.
Does she still have her bangs?
She's got teeth, so because she's a python, she doesn't have any venom. So she doesn't have fangs. She's definitely got some pretty big teeth there, but if she were to bite you, it'd be very painful, but she doesn't have venom, so you wouldn't get sick.
So will she bite me?
She's my pet snake.
Is she trained?
She does this a lot. So she's really used to being held and touched. She's not hungry. She's not scared. Do you think you'd like to hold her?
Probably.
Yeah? I think you're brave enough. Okay, I'm going to keep her head over this way, and I'm going to start with her tail in the middle of her body.
What if she wraps around me?
No, you're much stronger than Tinkerbell. So she only eats things like rats and mice and small birds. She definitely wouldn't eat something as big as a person. Now, have you got a free hand?
Oh, this thing!
If you can use that hand and put it just flat like this. Good job, that's perfect. See, it's not that bad, is it?
No, it's not.
Do you think she feels warm or cold?
Cold.
Yeah, so she's a reptile, so what makes...
Like crocodiles.
Yeah? What makes them a bit different to us?
They're so weird.
Does she have warm blood or cold?
Cold.
Yeah, so they use... We have warm blood, so reptiles like snakes and lizards and crocodiles, they use the sun to warm their bodies. And that's how they get more energy.
It's time for us to slither away now. See ya.
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers and mini-producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
Every day, kids just like you and me are cared for in hospital by some amazing superheroes. And now GTV are inviting our patients and families to recognise your favourite hospital superhero at the Queensland Children's Hospital. Visit gtv.com.au, fill out a superhero nomination form with an adult's help, telling us in 160 words or less why they're your superhero. Round 3 is open now. So what are you waiting for? Get your superhero nomination in now. Juice TV Superhero Awards, proudly supported by Q Super.
Q Super is different in a positive way. As Queensland's largest superannuation fund and one of the largest in Australia, they take real action to support the well-being of patients and workers in Queensland's healthcare sector. Q Super are passionate about recognising the superheroes in our community and support the work they do in providing emergency and primary healthcare services for our members and all Queenslanders.
How cool are those Aussie animals? There are even some here at Paddle for Kids.
There's also some celebrities here. Let's go meet some. I'm here today with Sam Thade. Sam, what are you here for today?
I'm going to have a paddle today. It's going to be a first time for me. A little bit scared of the Brisbane River, but I reckon if I paddle fast enough, I'll get away from whatever's murking underneath there, I reckon.
Sounds good. Got any secret weapons today?
Yeah, I got 2. One of them's here, and the other one's right here. That's my secret weapons right there.
Sounds pretty good. Have you had any routines or anything for practicing?
I've been eating a lot of pies. I don't know if that's good. Probably put on a bit of weight, so maybe I might need to do a few races today, burn a few calories.
So you got some fierce competition in the celebrity race. What do you reckon your chances are?
I've got a few mates out there, they're in a boat just cruising up and down. They're part of the police force, and then their police boat, so I might have to tip them up later on to help me out a bit, maybe put the motor behind my boat. It's all about being smart and winning at any cost, and that's what I'll do today.
Hope you win today.
Thank you very much. I hope I do too. Good to see you, Coops.
Hello! Hello, are you a Heat player?
I am a Heat player.
Oh my goodness! Ben?
Yes?
I want to know 2 things. How many sixes do you bat?
I try and hit as many sixes as I can. Every single ball. Do you like sixes or do you like wickets?
I like sixes.
Good answer.
Who's your favourite mascot?
I like both the mascots. I think we've got both Heater and Flamer here today. So you can catch up with them as well and have a chat to them on camera.
I'm so excited. Are you paddling today, Ben?
I'm not paddling today, no, but I brought along a whole heap of Queensland cricketers and Brisbane Heat players and fire girls. So we got a big team.
celeb race is underway. Queensland cricket, we're off to an amazing start. But it looks like Friday's team might be making a comeback.
We're joined by Noah, Xavier, we've got Cooper and Harry, and down the front, Abby and Josephine.
These are our hospital heroes. These guys are the life and soul of Juice TV.
All right, I'm going to come over to Coop. You tell me, what did you enjoy most about the celeb race?
I enjoyed the semi-thigh pushing through and carrying the team.
Well, or maybe the team were carrying. Well, let's get the boys up on stage. Come on, and
come on up.
So here we are.
Did you carry the team,
Sam and Dan.
Okay, all right, sure.
Look, let's fire off some questions from our hospital heroes.
Sorry.
Sammy Friday, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, Abs has something to say about you being here, Sammy. Sorry.
I taught Coops well to always say good and positive things about me, so thank you very much, Coops. But it was a team effort. It did help. We came up with a little phrase, a little hashtag before we got in the boat.
Oh, what was it?
The hashtag was beat the heat. We were chanting it as we were rowing.
Here they are. Hey, Noah, I'm going to throw the mic over to you. Do you want to have a chat to the second boat over the line, see what you think?
So Matt, how do you think the race went for you guys?
We started off well, and then we capitulated, nearly fell in the Brisbane River, which would have been a good fun. But no, they were just too good in the end. That hashtag just got us mentally at the start.
What would your hashtag be?
Well, we were actually just hoping for a really good race and a nice sportsmanship, sort of nice competitive spirit, and hoping the dragon boat racing was the winner.
You were good racing.
Thank you very much. We almost fell in, but thank you for that.
Yeah, I saw you.
Can we just say a huge thank you to all of our hospital heroes who are standing right here. I mean, this is exactly why we are here today, raising money for Juice TV. These guys are, as I said, the heart and soul of what we see on our screens when we see our Juice TV episodes. And of course, all the celebrities who have joined forces and jumped in the water and given it their all today. Come on, South Bank, give it your all. Yeah.
We have lots of live performances, including Hello Africa! What instrument do you like best?
I love different instruments for different reasons. But my favorite is the one I sit on which is cajon and djembe.
Oh, the drum is amazing, isn't it?
I love drumming. Do you love it?
Yeah.
We're making robots with STEM punks right now, but let's go back to the hospital to meet some awesome hospital heroes.
Hey guys, I'm Leigh. This is my guide to awesomeness. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is cooking. I love cooking with my mum with chocolate cupcakes. It's super yummy. When I was learning to make the chocolate cupcakes, I popped in the egg and I didn't even get any eggshells in there.
All hail Leigh, Queen of the
flags! Huzzah!
Long live the Queen!
Excelsior!
Another awesome thing is art. I like making artwork, and I've also won a competition for my art. The drawing that I did was a girl, and she was trying her best, and it said up the top of the picture, I will sound it out, and she tried her best, and the teacher said, great job. And now it's slime time. I love making slime with my friend Taylor. It's really easy to make. All you need is soap and glue. Well, that's all for today. I'm Leigh. Catch you later.
Arr! The races are over and the day was a massive success.
Yeah!
Even if you didn't win an award, you're still winners in our eyes.
The end! The end! The end! The end! Schoolie! 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 Schoolie!
We've come to the end of Paddle for Kids 2019.
Thank you so much for supporting us.
We ain't gonna have fun! Bring on Paddle for Kids 2020! Yeah!
I've got it.
That's okay, that's good blooper.
And then we're going to take a...
Another thing that is good about art. Wait, what was it again? Another thing that is.
Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.